They say that suffering can be a masterpiece, that every drop of sorrow brings a strange release. I'm painting on a canvas made of shattered dreams, using every teardrop, using all my silent screams. Oh, I have perfected the art of losing you, mixing every shade of black and midnight blue. It's a gallery of heartbreak, open for the blind, a portrait of the man that you left behind. The brush strokes are as heavy as the beating of my heart, tearing on my sanity, methodically apart. I frame the desperation in a gilded cage of gold, a masterpiece of misery, forever cold. Oh, I have perfected the art of losing you, mixing every shade of black and midnight blue. It's a gallery of heartbreak, open for the blind, a portrait of the man that you left behind. Burn the gallery down. masterpiece of pain, hanging in the dark. Colors bleeding out. The moon is bleeding through the window pane, tracing shadows where your body used to lie. I'm drinking silence to forget your name, but every breath is just a whispered lie. Oh, this obsession is a heavy chain around my soul. I'm screaming to the walls that I'm still whole, but I'm drowning in the ghost of your perfume, locked forever in this empty, haunted room. I see your face in every passing light, a flicker of a dream that's turned to stone. I'm chasing demons through the dead of night, so terrified of being left alone. Oh, this obsession is a heavy chain around my soul. I'm screaming to the walls that I'm still whole, but I'm drowning just a ghost in the hallway. Stay a little longer. Let the darkness take me. The shadows in this bar are drinking from my glass, watching every agonizing minute slowly pass. I wrapped your memory in a heavy velvet shroud, but your voice inside my head is getting way too loud. I'm sinking down into this beautiful despair, reaching out for fingers that are no longer there. It's a bitter pill, this intoxicating gloom, to walk into the room. The bartender knows better than to ask me how I've been. He just pours the liquor to wash away the sin. shadow at the bar. Pour one more for the pain. I'm drowning in velvet. My hands are fiercely shaking as I pour another shot. Trying to untangle this impossible tight knot. The bottle is my doctor, the glass is my disease, bringing a grown man crawling to his bloody knees. Leaving every shred of my dignity behind. You are the addiction that I never could control. Now the detox is extracting a heavy, heavy toll. I sweat out all the poison, but your venom lingers on. From the dead of midnight to the breaking of the dawn, I stare into the mirror and I hate the man I see. A hollow, empty shell of what I used to be. It's whiskey and withdrawal, fighting for my mind, leaving every shred of my dignity behind. You are the addiction that I never could control. Now the detox is extracting a heavy, heavy toll. Give me one more hit of you, just to ease the pain. I'm a desperate junkie, standing naked in the rain. I'm clawing at the walls, I'm screaming Pull the bottle out, shaking in the dark. Just need one more try. Place is dying, just a spark upon the wood. I'd burn the whole house down right now if I only could. I'm sipping on disaster from a broken crystal glass, waiting for the fever of your memory to pass. It's crimson wine and gasoline running through my veins, a highly toxic mixture of the passion and the chains. I am a walking powder keg, ready to ignite, searching for the spark in the night. You were the match that struck against my fragile soul. You watched the fire spread until it took control. Now I'm choking on the smoke of what we used to be, a smoldering disaster for the whole wide world to see. It's crimson wine and gasoline running through my veins, a highly toxic mixture of the passion smoke inside my lungs, fire fading out. The ocean of my mind is an unforgiving place. The waves keep crashing down, bearing the image of your face. I'm tangled in the seaweed of a love that pulled me under, deafened by the silence that is louder than the thunder. Caught in a deep blue obsession, drowning in the tide, nowhere left to swim to, nowhere left to hide. The current keeps on pulling me further from the shore, down into the darkness, to the ocean floor. I hold my breath and pray that I float back to the top, but the anchor of your memory just refuses to stop. It drags me through the coral, it cuts me to the bone, sinking in the abyss, entirely alone. Caught in a deep blue Midnight strikes like a hammer on my chest. The clock is ticking, but the time won't move. I put my weary heart to a final test. Nothing left to gain and nothing to prove. Can you hear the blues bleeding from my skin? Where does the heart break in and the man begin? It's a slow burn, a dark and beautiful tragedy. Baby, you're the only one who holds the key. Your memory is a blade that's sharp and cold, cutting through the layers of my pride. The greatest story that was never told is the way I'm slowly dying deep inside. Can you hear the blues bleeding from my skin? Where does the heart break in and the man begin? It's a slow clock is ticking heavy, striking 2:30. Every shadow in this hollow room is shaped like you. I pour a glass of whiskey, but I drink your ghost. It's the silence of your absence that hurts the most. Oh, I'm drowning in this midnight spit of wine, tracing memories of a time when you were mine. My soul is bleeding, tearing at the seams, forever cursed to hold you only in my dreams. I smell your sweet perfume upon the chilling breeze. It brings this broken sinner right down to his knees. The cold sheets are a graveyard of the love we made, a beautiful illusion that was born to fade. Oh, I'm drowning in this midnight spit of wine, tracing memories of a time when you were mine. My soul is bleeding, tearing at the seams, forever cursed to hold you only in my dreams. Oh, Lord, take away this aching, rip it from my chest. I trade my very heartbeat just to find some rest. But I'm addicted to the poison of your memory, a prisoner of a love that's meant to bury me. Just a shadow in the dark, still wearing your mark. Goodbye, my lonely heart. The city street is weeping under flickering neon signs, reflecting all the sorrow in these tired, bloodshot eyes. I walk the pavement where our footsteps used to meet, finding nothing but the silence of the street. Neon melancholy bleeding through the midnight rain. Every glowing halo is a monument to pain. I'm a solitary wanderer, lost inside the glow, with nowhere left to hide and nowhere left to go. A taxi splashes water on my worn-out leather shoes. I'm carrying the burden of the deep-down gutter blues. Your silhouette is dancing in the mist against the wall. I reached out just to touch you, but I only catch the fall. Neon melancholy bleeding through the midnight rain. Every glowing halo is a monument to pain. I'm a solitary wanderer, lost inside the glow, with nowhere left to hide and nowhere left to go. Turn the city dark, unplug the glowing sky. I can't stand to see the world while I slowly die. Let the concrete swallow every memory of your face. Erase my very existence from this God-forsaken place. Fading in the neon light, just a shadow in the rain. Wash it all away. The organ plays a melody that chills me to the core. A final samba note echoing across the floor. I'm burying the future that we plotted in the dark, leaving nothing but a gravestone and a question mark. Sing a heavy requiem for a dreamer gone astray. Watch the golden promises turn to bitter clay. It's a funeral for the love we swore would never die. Underneath the weeping, unsympathetic sky, I wear a suit of shadows and a tie of midnight lace, walking through the graveyard with a frozen hollow face. Every flower wills the moment that it hits the ground. Silence, buried without a sound. Sing a heavy requiem for a dreamer gone astray. Watch the golden promises turn clay. It's a funeral for the love we swore would never die. Underneath the weeping, unsympathetic sky. The nightmare has begun, staring at the barrel of a loaded, lonely throw the dirt on top, Rest in peace, my love. Build a sanctuary from the pieces of our past, knowing damn well that the stained glass wouldn't last. The moonlight shines through the cracks of my regret, painting pictures of the nights I can't forget. Oh, I'm crying colors on a cold cathedral floor, begging for a love that doesn't live here anymore. It's a holy kind of hurting, a sacred kind of pain, washing my salvation slowly down the drain. I confess my sins to an empty wooden chair, searching for forgiveness in the freezing midnight air. Your kiss was my religion, your body was my shrine. Now I'm just a beggar who's run out of time. Floor, begging for a love that nothing left but gray.